I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment.
Here I can let down my hair.
Always another errand to see to.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Look at them. Bunch of careless fools.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance. You're fool
All
enough
I
to
need
fall.
my help.
The owls seem to fly when I'm
All
here.
best
Well,
tales
son,
come from travel.
how might I be of service?
Any mistakes this time?
Well, hello there, sir. Aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrel... occur every other day. Always a pleasure.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to...
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray continue your...
Sir, pray tell me, have you found Rog? Oh, I see. All I know is that he was last spotted near the flower bed afore that boy. I've never known a soul who loved flowers more than he. Come to think of it, I recall him saying aught of a rare blossom. What's the world coming to? The flower bed might be on the outskirts of town, but the lad used... Oh, Rog. That... Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush. Hope to see you again.
Routing always makes me nervous. It's hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
You'll never believe this, but the other day, normally you put an elf and a dwarf. It mayhap my eyes.
Could it be aughts befallen the cenotaph? I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat. If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward, perhaps you'd...
And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. I still recall his smile when he told me about... Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again?
The flowers that bloom around here glow come night. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day. Isn't that unusual?
Shame there aren't as many folk spinning tall tales. I rather enjoyed hearing the one about that it's said to descend in times of... Sounds like the last...
There you are! Pray, tell me. Fie. If Master Everard finds out what I've done, I
rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'twant so far away.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome...
Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe.
'Tis as you say.
Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking. Ooh! I can't wait to find out what's inside!
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange that. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
last! A chance to use this! I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their...
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it. Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their costs. My magics are at your disposal!
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. Where the venom harpies venom? Ice attacks would only be to his advantage. We'll have to try something else.
Sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
This is just what's needed. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
I have but 2 words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further. Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Magics are at your disposal!
What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves! How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? How did you know where I was? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Shall we report back now?
Got to keep it together.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Was this ox cart assailed? It is in a dreadful state. The roads are hardly safe. No room for carelessness.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
That's just what I would think.
Magics are at your disposal! That went well! I'll get that for you.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Good work! Plenty more where that came from.
I like that.
Let the elements empower your strikes! I've got a good feeling about this one. The stars glimmer gorgeously this night.
There's no great shock to me.
Where the undead?
We'll want to use fire against this foe. That's worth celebrating.
There's no debilitation a curative cannot mend.
Uh-oh. Methinks that felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure. I'll turn you into a pincushion. Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Got some good things on offer. Stop by again soon. Rog? Rog, is that you, my boy?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you again.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
Very sorry, Grandfather.
And you? Words alone, pray, take this. 'Tis no thank yous.
Thank you for
A resounding success! We have achieved our objective. That was over in a trice. Where to next?
So, we meet again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy whatever 'tis you need. I can get it. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many thanks to you.
Oh, a forgery, eh? This should prove interesting. I look forward to seeing what you do with it.
'Tis certainly identical to the original. I dare say anyone would be fooled by it.
Ah, there you are. You've come at a good time. I've just finished running those tests. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly, but only if they could survive long enough, which isn't likely. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing. Worse still, it has addictive properties. I say patient, but I should...
About time I taught that gun a lesson.
At least I have my life. That's something.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. At last! A chance to use this!
Whatever am I to do?
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest. There's no easy place to make a decision.
troubles clean away this place.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town we've yet to visit.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit.
Leave this place at once. You have no right to be here.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
I'm in no rush.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward one bereft of decorum.
Sir Murdin's a man who prizes decorum, you see. He won't take a liking to you lest you show proper deference to him and to magic.
Chosen at times.
I'm in no rush.
Have you some business with me? Go on, speak.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Suppose I could visit someplace new.
Tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
All this worrying
Need
didn't
anything?
make you back. Finally, some peace and quiet.
sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
I'm unsure how best.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Looking to gain entry to Myrddin's Manor, are you? Good luck. First, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask that how you present yourself when visiting someone, and slam the door in your face. That ponce. You'd think he'd know not to expect noble manners from us common folk. Looking to gain entry to Myrddin's first, he'll sweep that ponce.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Damn it, complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Now my fangs are like to fall out.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Guzzle sweetmeats and ale.
Least I have my life.
What was I supposed to do? I've forgotten.
Need anything?
Slim pickings of late. In my touch.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve? Very well. Pray.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Haste makes waste, as they say.
Need anything? Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy. The item you requested is complete. You hope to see you again.
Let them try and stop me.
Have a look.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scrap store.
Follow my lead.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Now my fangs are like to fall out.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate. What's this for, then? That shan't get you anywhere, I'm afraid. Sir Everard's paid me quite a sum to handle this appraisal. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Gold's all well and good, but I shan't risk my business for a full pocket. I've my future to think of. Heavens fend! That's more than I can refuse. Very well, I'll do as you bid, but I shan't be making a habit of this.
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen. Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Peruse at your leisure,
That's
sir.
enough for one day.
Market methinks.
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you. Now my freedom is assured. Pray take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live. Farewell.
I fear we have done Sir Otholf an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles.
I do wish we'd had fairer tidings to share.
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
I've got to food.
Well then, son, how was it?
Let me think on this a moment.
Got nothing to fear if I keep my... What's about me?
Greetings. Faring well, I hope.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Hoy, friend! Having any time for me today? I dare say there's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. I want to live a life I can proudly call my own. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's son. 'Tis something I... Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray for... Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next, though I feel sure we shall in time. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
There's no great shock to me.
Should my tale entertain you?
Nay.
Aye, got some coin to spare. Much appreciated. Gather round.
gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, yes, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly...
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone, for every last soldier had been transformed to stone. Wary of his foe, and with presence of mind, the man crept up to the pillar upon which 'twas entwined. Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last of its might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end to the threat imposed. And who was our hero? Why, needless to say, 'twas the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Do come again.
Welcome.
There's no time.
Coins working this field, I'm not stopping.
Another day, another advent calls. And a sharp
Good day,
resist.
sir. What might you be looking for?
Let them try and stop me. Need anything?
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'twent so far away.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
All the best tales come from travelers at the inn. Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a monk.
Must finding these be so difficult?
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Waitstone shards are worth their weight in gold when one has enough of them to combine.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
This is just what's needed.
Is there aught I can help you with, sir? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorated to the point that he had to be moved to the basement sick room. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid, not even family. Even we're not allowed to go see him. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him personally. She'll nurse him back to full health, I'm sure of it. This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low. The patients in this room must not be disturbed. Leave this place at once. What do you think? Does this suit me?
If 'tweren't so costly. Whatever am I to do?
Gazing upon the sea makes me feel rather strange.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Well met. This here's the sank. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Many thanks.
Listen up, you lot. Albert, aye. The ale's on me tonight. What would you of me?
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business.
It's all watching me. I swear it.
I end up feeling I don't like this place at all. What the aches? Not only is it doing me a world of good,
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Not my kind of place, this.
Doctor Focus.
I swear
My
it.
head will roll if aught goes awry.
True faith must come from the spirit, not the mind.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Oh, someone help me. Jahan?
I need it. I need it.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Yeah? What is it? Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
What's your business with me, Cos?
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
There's surely no fate more wretched than this.
Whatever it is, I'll have to hear it. Oh, sir, if you please, pray excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is rather sensitive, and I would not risk being overheard. You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be top.
Seems I never have any luck.
There's comfort in the old rather than love.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Why, hello. 'Tis good to see you are well.
Can't stomach places like
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
Got any good stories to share?
Might I beg but a moment of your time? A moment's prayer can do a world.
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
A moment's prayer can... are you doing? Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage. So, you've come.
I'd rather not draw steam. I'm a tad preoccupied just now.
Would that I now had cause to draw steam.
I'm not seasoned enough for this.
It's be done.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since the dragon last appeared. 'Twas a tragedy to those who suffered the beast's attack, to be sure, but I cannot deny it gave me a sense of hope. I thought to myself, with the dragon's coming, the Arisen shan't be far behind. An end to the age of proxies at last. And indeed, we have our sovereign, though he is yet abed, nursing those grievous wounds. Still, that I would see this kingdom restored to rightful rule in my lifetime, I could weep for joy.
I cannot abandon my post.
Have you need of me?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Some other time, maybe.
How intriguing. You seem to be rather friendly with Captain Brant, sir. Tell me, is he faring well? 'Tis lamentable that the captain of the late consul's guard should have been relegated to the garrison. But there are whispers that he was given this station in reprisal for an unthinking petition he made to her grace. Ever since Thesa's faction seized power within the palace, her detractors have found themselves shunted into a corner. If I were you, I'd take care not to be seen currying favor with the good captain. Disa has eyes everywhere, it seems.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste steel.
Wait, have a little kiss.
My head will blow.
For a fight, I won't say no.
Surely I know that I could forget all my troubles here.
I hear the coronation is to be held, and of course the matter of attendance is always a you see, commoners who perform meritorious deeds or who prove their upstanding character, it beggars belief that layfolk with nary a shred of decorum should be allowed to attend such an august. For instance, if you, by some miracle, were to be recommended, I should thank you to know your
predicament.
We have yet more locations to attend to. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Oi there, friend! All I ask is that you hear my request. My thanks, sir. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but... That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day. But and mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? So anyone thinking of riding for free will... But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure... Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
This needs to be delivered. Shall we see it done?
I find myself some work.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate.
What did he say his name was again? Ah, the lad's in Vermouth now. Expedition, sword drills. Say, you look experienced. You should talk to them.
In every age, hence, pawns are treated, not to mention, they are skilled. 'Tis clear their concept of life.
You'll like to run into some monsters on the way? Seems no. Should the cart be assailed, 'twill be your job.
This ox cart's bound for Mel. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
Aye, I reckon you'd...
Looking for some work, are you?
What brings you here?
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Looking for work? We've got plenty going.
Have you need of me?
I follow my whims, wheresoe'er they may.
Good day, sir.
Yes? Is there something?
The other day, I espied they ill favour living alongside. I understand their not to mention their tongue is.
Alas, would that you were our sovereign. We meet again. Always a pleasure.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
Do be quick, I fear.
Good day to you.
Can't say I've any tidings to...
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare? Splendid! The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward.
Ox cart seems a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
I knew it to be so.
Where are we off to? You're next. Where to? Who next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Perhaps.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
notice we've all got different vocations?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills.
Seems there are wolves on the prowl. Blame his weakness.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Nice of you to say so. Not a bad idea.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Was most effective. Will empower elemental magic. Hard stone. Like tossing at our other foes.
Not like a curative to fill one with him.
Nothing like a jaunt through the woods to put a spring in one's step.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
At last, a chance to use
Watch out for the choppers! This bow will recoil from flame. No mercy!
Could you come over here?
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Naught like a curative to kill one with vim.
Ah, they mean us harm. How adorable. Cheers as we sip. Caught unawares? Never be so careless.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your...
Follow me.
road was a long one.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Fiends! How did this happen? You must defend the cargo!
There was patience.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
I expect Captain Brant will want to hear of this. A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'twant so far away.
I don't much fancy narrow spaces.
I only hope we encounter no foes ere we are safely through.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure. You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to... Of course, nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again. Quiet as a milk. This is the inn, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service, sir. This is the inn, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Well met, sir. How am I so quiet as a milk?
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Be sure to aim true. These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Ha! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Scared the life out.
What brings you here?
Me? Just going for a...
I fear I've not you.
Oh.
Whatever could you want from me?
It is rather valuable, miss.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Scared the life out of me. Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Naturally, you're the second in response. Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal in... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off?
I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
It's too quiet here for me.
My bed needs, and I shan't resist.
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential. but I'll show it to you.
Huzzah!
You've my gratitude.
How dare you?
Dear me.
You're the one, then? Fie. I'd hoped I'd not be seeing you here.
Aught you need of me?
A mug of ale is just...
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Master,
You're here. I've been waiting for you.
Need someone to talk to?
Fancy a look at my wares?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
Be well, Arisen. I'm not one for tearful goodbyes.
Are you fit
but
to
I
travel? Then let's...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
The command of powerful magics is a sorcerer's privilege. Should you wish, I would gladly demonstrate.
They say thieves strike swift as the wind and sudden as a thunderbolt.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
All told, I'm rather
It will
satisfied.
be an honor
with
to
my-
serve by your side.
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Good evening, Arisen. Over here, if you please.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here. Shall we report this development to Captain Brant? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. Pray, follow me. Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid! Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend! Here, strike with lightning on the side. Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. I am sorry. Do not give up hope. Help will come. Now to report to Captain Bront. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer
My magic will be your weapon. The enemy. Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid. Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend. Shall we report this? Development to Captain Bront. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Here we are.
You look like you've got a plan. I suppose I could indulge you.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Excellent work, Master. We have fulfilled our duty to satisfaction.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
Peruse at your...
I'm not sure what's best.